I'd say I put my best in that fight.
Yeah.
As the pole, and I just need the right tactics to beat him.
Right. I think we're level after the first round, weren't you? Once again, a slow start.
Slow start
and
again.
then the engine starts working.
Yeah, even if it was 3 points down, it wouldn't really matter, like, because I would have caught up with him in the end.
Right.
I couldn't hack the pace again. I was hitting him off the bell again just to let him know, and he didn't like it. I actually wobbled him.
Yes.
One stage, hit him off the bell.
Yes.
But I give the referee a wee wank and he got me off.
Is that right? He seemed to sort of quit with a few seconds to go. He sort of had resigned himself to defeat.
Yeah,
the bell hadn't went. He turned away and walked to his corner.
He knew he was defeated, and we walked away. I still punched him.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but then
11-5. 11-5. And how did that feel? And you know, you've got a bronze medal.
I was just over the moon.
Yes, we start with that boxing tonight. Paddy Barnes has become the first Irish athlete to win a medal at the Olympic Games in Beijing. The light flyweight is guaranteed a bronze after a sparkling display in his quarter-final bout, a win which delighted his friends and family at home. It was just before 12 noon when Paddy Barnes entered the arena. Beijing may be thousands of miles away, but his friends and family in Ardoyne made sure they were going to be heard. Nervous moments for all concerned.
I'm a bit nervous, but I have every confidence that he's going to do well.
Normally a slow starter, Barnes did well in the first. It was 2 points each against the highly rated Pole, Mazchik. If he was cautious in the first, not so the second. A barnstorming 2 minutes when he frequently landed scoring shots. 7-5, looking good.
He's doing everything it's asked of him. He's boxing very, very well. 2 rounds to go. Let's just hope he can hang in there.
He did more than hang in. The pole wasn't to score again. Barnes stuck to his task. A comprehensive display. 9-5 after the third. His watching Granny Phyllis almost couldn't take the tension. In the end, it was 11-5. A bronze medal. Huge relief and huge emotion all round.
I used to go to boxing, but it was all right. But when you're watching your own, it's different.
And the support you got here in the community is fantastic. You can do anything now.
That's right. It's fit for anything.
Absolutely fantastic performance by Patrick. Brilliant. Just over the moon for him.
He doesn't realise any of this is happening. He doesn't realise what's happening back home. He's in a cocoon. He's in a village. He doesn't know what's happening. He's just boxing. And it's only when he gets home he'll realise how much his life has changed.
Watching at home, his very happy coach Jerry Story. Barnes is his 5th Olympic medal winner. What a record.
Great kid. Anybody that can come back after losing his first 15 contests, you know, before he came to us, he had lost his 15. Well, then he had won a few after that. But that tells you something, the dedication that's in the kid. And he knew from the word go that that's what he wanted, and he wanted to be an Olympian. And there you are. He's got it now, and he's an Olympic medalist.
A bronze for Barnes, delight for the family, and to think they'll have to go through it all again on Friday. Well, Paddy will have to reduce the fight of his life if he has to turn bronze into silver. He fights world champion Zhu Siming, who beat him at the World Championship last November. But Barnes is confident. This was his reaction ringside in Beijing.
I knew if I blocked my feet, put him under pressure, he wouldn't last the pace. I just showed him there, he didn't want to know, he couldn't take a pace, he was wrecked. And in the third round, everything's starting. And I just knew I had it one by then.
Fantastic, you know, it was way beyond his years, you know, the experience that he has, and he brought it all to the table today. He was calm, cool and collected all day, and it's hard to fathom it with a lad of his age, you know, a bit emotional now, but it's great.
I want the goal line, and I know I can go further, but if not, I don't care, I've got a medal. And even if I didn't get a medal, I'm just happy competing at the Olympics.
The Belfast boxer Paddy Barnes is guaranteed at least a bronze after winning his quarter-final fight today. It's the Irish team's first success of these games. And our man in China, Austin O'Callaghan, reports now from Tiananmen Square.
Well, the first thing that strikes you about this place is its size. This square is massive. It took me about 20 minutes to walk from one side to the other, but it's where a lot of the competitors and officials are spending their downtime when the action isn't on. As for today, all Northern Ireland eyes were on the boxing ring as North Belfast's Paddy Barnes went for a medal. In front of huge Irish support, we watched the postman from Belfast take on the baker from Warsaw, and it was the mailman in red who delivered.
All of a sudden there was a wee wobble there, and Barnes has got him again. blistering little spell.
Barnes was never really in trouble in this fight. He pulled away from round 2 to win on points 11-5. And the fans let him know when victory was in sight.
Feels brilliant, like more than how you describe it, just over the moon, getting the first medal and hopefully not the last medal. This is amazing. What do you think Jerry Story and all the Holy Family club members in North Belfast will think of this? Oh, they'll be over the moon. I'd say they knew I could do it. The coaches, Seamus McCann and Al McFadden and Jerry Story, they knew they could do it, and I came out here and proved them right, and they did do it.
The bookies over here, a lot of speculation and people are telling you different things, but I was hearing all sorts of things about what the bookies were offering for you to get a medal, and 14 to 1 or whatever was a sort of mostly what was coming back. And I was telling everybody, put a bet on Paddy Barnes at 14 to 1 to get a medal. I swear, that's powerful odds. Put 50 quid on, right hand to God. It's a pity I'm not a betting man and didn't take my own advice, but I did say to quite a lot of people because the odds were very, 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 very generous. So, did you know what was going on back home here? Had you any idea? Were you in a wee cocoon village?
Yeah, we're cocoon, like, we haven't much of a clue what was on back home, like, I was talking on the internet, like, but to a certain extent I didn't know, like, Ireland was going mad watching the boxing, like, just hadn't a clue about that there.
Well, it was a capacity house such great support. The Glen Park, and your granny and all was there, Hugh Russell was there, and there was fantastic support. And it was headline news over here, actually. Yeah. So, but you had no idea what was happening, really. No idea. So, we're on to the semi-finals then, and you're assured of a bronze, and this was the big one. This was the guy, a double world champion, Olympic bronze medalist, and the favourite in his hometown, and everything's against you going into that fight. Was the pressure off you by that stage because you had got a bronze, or?
Yeah, in that fight, like, I remember I wasn't nervous because
you did say in an interview that you're happy just to go to the games in the first place, yeah, and it's a bonus to get a bronze.
I'm happy just to be an Olympian, like a bronze is a bonus.
Do you think that might have took the edge off you, going into that fight?
I think because before that fight, I wasn't nervous because I knew I had the medal in the bag, and I knew the Chinese guy would be under pressure.
Yes.
But once I got in the ring, I just found out he wasn't under pressure.
Oh, he's marvellous.
He had a bronze in the bag too.
Yeah. Oh, he's fantastic. In his quarter-final bout, he boxed a guy from Kazakhstan who was number 3 in the world. And not only can he move and box, but he can also stand and fight, because the Kazakhstan pushed him very, very hard. And he stood there and he's rough and tough. I feel as though he would have won the Fall Barker Best Boxer award only for the unsatisfactory manner of his final. The guy from Mongolia, who was the only guy to beat him in the last 4 years in the Asian Games, pulled out at the end of the first round with a dislocated shoulder. Yeah. Other than that, I think that he might have got the Fall Barker. So you went into a bit of a tirade in the interview afterwards with RTE. Some people accused you of being a sore loser, but you openly admitted you were beat. You hadn't a problem. Your beef was that you weren't scored a point when you clearly landed quite a few times. You said that you felt embarrassed and it made you feel that small. Yeah. I was very proud of you. I sat and watched and I was very proud of your attitude afterwards. A lot of people thought you said the wrong thing, was a sore loser, this or that, but you were still in the zone. And sometimes it's the wrong thing to do, to interview somebody straight after a fight.
Yeah, I just jumped in the ring 3 seconds later. I was going mad, like, not getting beat, like, I knew I was beat, like, but like 15-0, I was a bit stupid, like.
Yes.
But regardless of people saying I'm a sore loser, like, they're sitting in an office behind a desk. They're never achieved nothing in their lives, you know. They haven't got the right to say anything.
Friends and family of Paddy Barnes gathered in the Glen Park in Belfast, filled with excitement and hope ahead of his semi-final fight with world champion Zhu Shiming.
Do you think he'll do it?
Yes, I do actually, but all he can do is go out and do his best, but yes, I think he can do it.
To the fight itself, and the Holy Family boxer started strongly. After the first round, he was just 2 points down. But it wasn't long before Zhu took control.